Hey everybody. So this month we are gonna talk about some low leg stuff. I've mentioned in previous videos things that you can do with a rolling pin, so like just pulling back and rolling up your calf, the insides, the outsides, and using your momentum and your body weight to get that pressure instead of forcing down into the rolling pin with your shoulders. So by all means, if that's working for you, awesome. I'm going to show you some other techniques today with a foam roller, which I've been figuring out for myself over the last few months, that make it a little easier to foam roll rather than trying to get up on the foam roller and hold my upper body in place while I roll my lower legs, because that's no fun. So I'm going to show you some things I've figured out. If you've watched some previous videos too, you know I love a good tennis ball. So reminder that tennis ball is also a good tool to use and will give you a more pinpointed sensation. So you can use a tennis ball if you want more direct pressure. And you can sub this out for the foam roller stuff that I'm going to show you. And we have a cat entrance. Okay, cool. All right. She also loves a good tennis ball. All right. So, long foam roller, awesome. Short foam roller will also work. You just might not be able to get both your legs on a shorter foam roller. All right, so I'm actually going to turn to the side so you can see me a little better, like so. All right, so we're going to use our feet to actually dig the foam roller deeper into the calves. So rather, than trying to do like this situation, which puts stress on the arms and the upper body, we're just going to get the foam roller in a spot that's kind of intense, and we're just going to hang out there. This might be as much as you want to do. And you can literally just sit here and do this on each part of your leg, nice and slow. So just hang out here for as long as you are interested in doing so. Maybe that's 30 seconds, maybe that's 5 minutes. Maybe you want to watch a whole show while you're doing this. But you can just move it after you feel some kind of sinking, some releasing. Make sure you're breathing. Good to have your core supported, like engaged, and your hips engaged. If you need a back support, you could always do this against a wall. Maybe layer up some pillows behind you and under you. I see I have an audience. Hello, Squish. You can get into lower legs, more Achilles, ankle area here, and just hang out there as well. Feel free to stack some pillows under your knees when you're doing low legs to better support those so they don't have to remain as engaged. If you want some additional kind of self-massage, myofascial release magic, that's when we start getting the feet involved. So I'm just gonna pick a spot and I'm gonna do all directions. So I'm gonna point my toes. Whoo, that is lighting up quite a bit for me just by doing that simple motion. So maybe I wanna only go part way and just breathe into that. And as that starts to release a little bit, maybe I can take it that point a little more sharply. So you can play around with that. Point and release. We can also go side to side. So what does moving my feet out to the side or laterally feel like? And you can also start to rotate your leg to get into certain tight bands. So maybe this, outward position doesn't feel like much for me, but maybe if I rotated my leg out and then did that outward motion, it would be more intense. Really depends what's going on in your low legs. So again, I could also rotate my leg in and move my foot out to the side. All right, I'm gonna try that on the other one. So rotating my leg out, moving my foot out to the side, rotating my leg in, foot out to the side, coming back to neutral, foot out to the side. Okay, another option, moving feet in. So moving the foot in, adjust so y'all can see a little better. So moving this ankle in. And again, I can go through that whole rotation. So what does it feel like if I rotate my leg out and then my foot in? What does it feel like if I do that in neutral? What does it feel like that if I rotate my leg in and do an in motion with my foot? Try that on the other side. Coming back to neutral. Rotating my leg out, coming with my foot in. Cool. So that whole little rotation of events just there, I did that right on this part of my calf, but you can, roll a little bit and rinse and repeat. Roll a little bit, rinse and repeat. Go all the way down to the feet, rinse and repeat. If you want specifically more of your shin area rather than, your calf area, you can always just rotate your body and maybe do one leg at a time. So, get planted, get comfy, and now I've just got my leg up on, my one leg up on the bolster, on the foam roller, and I can experiment with my directions of my foot as well. You can also just do what I'm doing right now, which feels nice to just kind of do some figure eights with your feet, roll them out. I gotta switch that up. So I plant, and then I'm just moving this ankle around. All right, cool. As always, if you have any suggestions for videos or want to see anything specifically, please let me know. Feel free to send me an email to bodyworkwithj@gmail.com. And I will look forward to updating some new content for next month. All right, bye everyone.